Get your credit back on track. Get your credit back in the groove. Get your credit back on track with Stevens Wealth Solutions.
Why, hello everyone. This is Uncle James here with another awesome video. Now, in this video, we're going to look at the violations of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Now, this act was passed many years ago with regards to how debt collectors, how they interact with consumers. Okay, so it establishes what a debt collector can say, what they can do, and so let's go over some of the common violations that we see. Now, I'd like to make one note. If you have proof that a debt collector has violated this act, this federal act, then you can seek legal action. Okay, you can seek legal action. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Now, one of the most common things that we see is they continue, that is the debt collector, continue to collect a debt that is not owed. It has been clearly established that the debt is outside of the statute of limitations, or that someone else owns the debt, and then they try to get you to pay the debt even though you do not owe the debt. So this is a violation. Communications. Now, the method in which or how they communicate with consumers is clearly defined. Okay, the guidelines are pretty much straightforward when it comes to communications with a debt collector and consumers. And so if they're using tactics that is not approved, then you can bring legal action against them. Illegal tactics or unethical tactics. Another thing is this. They must have proof that the debt exists. Actual proof. They can't just say, oh, this debt, you owe this debt. That's considered to be hearsay. They need actual, documented proof that you owe the debt. Failure to have the actual proof, the documented proof, the original items, the things that verify that you owe this debt, that is not hearsay. Okay? They do not give that information. And simple reason, a lot of them, they don't have it. When you request this information, they have to give you the information. Then if they do not have the information, then they can no longer collect the debt. Okay, the item must be removed from your credit profile, and it becomes a debt that they cannot collect on. Okay, you have to know your rights. You have to know your rights. They're taking illegal action. Now, actions in which a debt collector can take against you is very clear. It's spelled out. The actions that they can take. So they threaten to do things that are illegal. This is a violation of this federal act. Issuing threats to take illegal action. Okay, they can't do the threat thing. They must be truthful. They cannot give false statements. They cannot misrepresent. Okay, they can't use. They must be forthright. They must be honest, and the statements that they make and their representations. Excessive phone calls. Okay, they do call excessively, so this is a violation. You need to track the times that they call. If it's proven that they are calling you excessively, then you can bring legal action against them. Language. When they communicate with you and when they speak with you, there's a certain way that they are to do this. Okay, they cannot, speak to you in a manner that where they're using profane or obscene words or comments. They must be above board and upright conversations and proper language use. They misrepresent themselves. Sometimes they pretend to be an attorney. Okay, if they're an attorney, that's great, but if they're not an attorney and they say that they are, then they are misrepresenting themselves. Then they threaten to arrest you or to imprison you. Okay, threatening. Okay, so this is the key term here, is threatening to arrest you or to imprison you. These are violations, common violations. Oh, this is another good one, where they fail to clearly state who they are, what company they are representing, what company they are with. They may give a false name, a name that is not true. That is a misrepresentation. They have to clearly identify who they are and what company they represent. Are asking, another common violation is they're asking for a post-dated check. Do not give post-dated checks. And then this is a good one here. Calls. Now, there are certain times that they can call you, and this is all based on local time. They cannot call before 8 a.m. nor after 9 a.m. Now, what I did was this. I requested that they do what is called a, well, I didn't want them to call me any longer, okay? And that's called assist and desist. I requested that they no longer give me a call, that all future correspondence or future communications will be in writing, okay? So every time that we communicated with each other, it had to be in writing. You can request that they assist and desist, all right? It has to be in writing, and that worked out really great for me. Now, success leaves clues, and it does. Success does leave clues. You must become a person that takes massive action every day, every day, every day. Massive action. There's no way around it. There's no way you will see success without having a positive mental attitude and taking action. No 0 days, no cheat days, no off days. Every day you must do something that brings you closer to achieving your goal. Okay, there's just no way around it. This is a non-negotiable. PMA, positive mental attitude, no 0 days. An example of a PMA would be, I am designed for greatness. This is a great day to win. This is a great day to be successful. These are examples. I am designed for greatness. There is greatness within me. All things that I touch prospers. I am blessed coming in and I am blessed going out. All things work together for my good. These are examples of some positive affirmations. Now, let me speak this blessing over you. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May he smile upon you. May he grant you his favor. And may he continue to give you his peace. And may he also continue to enlarge our territory. This has been Uncle James. Have a great day. Take care now.
Get your credit back on track. Get your credit back in the groove. Get your credit back on track with Stevens Wealth Solutions.